A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. All's well that ends well. All that glitters is not gold. Are you wondering what's wrong with me? Nothing. I'm just giving you some clues about today's topic. These are some English proverbs, and in today's topic, we are going to explore them. Hello there, I'm Shilpa from SpeakSmartEnglish.com. Today, we are going to learn some English proverbs. Proverbs exist in all languages and cultures because they are the words of wisdom. They give you advice, they give you something to think about. They are powerful expressions which help you to express something aptly without being too wordy. Now you will ask me, why should I learn them? And the answer is, learning proverbs is essential because they can up your English language skills by a few notches. So, enough of the introduction, let's dive into this interesting topic. Here is the first one. Actions speak louder than words. It means what you do is more important than what you say. In other words, people show what they really think and feel by what they do rather than by what they say. For example, politicians need to be reminded that actions speak louder than words. You always say that you will help me with the chores, but when it comes to doing them, you always have some excuse. Remember, actions speak louder than words. And now, the next one. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. It means no matter how difficult the task is, it starts with a small step. You can only complete it if you first start it. For example, if you want to lose weight, you need to stop eating junk and you need to start exercising. Today, not tomorrow. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. If you want to learn English, you must read some English books, listen to some English podcasts, watch my YouTube tutorials, and start practicing. After all, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So, take that first step and subscribe to my channel immediately. A bad workman always blames his tools. We sometimes meet some people who never accept their fault or take the responsibility when they fail at something. Instead, they blame the circumstances or the other people for their failure. This proverb describes such people. Let's see how to use this in a sentence. The football player blamed the rainy weather for his poor performance. But as they say, a bad workman blames his tools. When I blamed the oven for my burnt cake, my sister jokingly replied, a bad workman always blames his tools. Number 4. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. It is used to advise someone that it is better to keep something that you already have than to try to get something better and risk having nothing at all. But of course, it's a debatable topic and it depends on the situation and the person in question. Some of you may say that you can't get something bigger until and unless you take some risk. But there is always a very thin line between being content and being ambitious. There are surely some clear situations where you need to take care of the bird in your hand rather than running after a better one. Let's see how to use this in examples. Bill has offered to buy my car for $3,000. Someone else might pay more, but a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. He decided against selling off his small business for the prospects of starting a bigger one. He realized that a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Okay, now the next. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. When you are away from someone or something for a period of time, you tend to like and appreciate that person or thing even more. Have you experienced this? I'm sure this lockdown must have given you ample examples of this proverb. Meeting your friends and family, hanging out, going out to watch movies, dining out. In fact, you must be even missing your office and the routine. Let's have a look at some examples. I really started to miss school over winter break. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, I guess. The couple reunited after almost a year and understood that the absence had made their hearts grow fonder. But wait, it's not always the case. Why? Look at the next proverb. Out of sight, out of mind. This one is the exact opposite of the previous one. It means that if someone or something is not seen for a long time, it will be forgotten. Isn't it true? These are two extreme situations. In the previous one, the value of the missing person or thing increases, whereas in this case, it loses its importance. As I always say, it depends on the situation. This can be applied to certain things which are forgotten because they are not visible. Has it happened with you that you bought a new dress and you loved it so much that you wore it everywhere? But after some time, you forgot it completely because it got lost in the pile of your other clothes. Out of sight, out of mind. You start working on a project, but then you get busy with other more important activities, and then you forget about that project. Another example of out of sight, out of mind. We often experience this with the news channels. There is a lot of media feeding frenzy about some serious issue. There are panel discussions, there are protests and allegations, and after a while, it loses the face. Some other news replaces it, and everyone forgets about it. It's the perfect example of out of sight, out of mind. And now, number 7. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link. If one part of something is weak, it jeopardizes the integrity, quality, or effectiveness of the whole. Don't we try to get the best players while forming a team? Because we know that even one weak player can cost the game. I need to make sure that everyone on our debate team is well prepared, since the chain is only as strong as its weakest link. Number 8. A drowning man will clutch at a straw. When we are in a difficult situation, we try anything and everything to resolve it, even if it may not help us much to improve the situation. Let's look at some examples. This pandemic has caused havoc in our lives. I really hope it will go away by the end of 2020. I just wish my hope doesn't turn out to be like a drowning man trying to clutch at a straw. Scott thinks his faith healer will cure his baldness. A drowning man will clutch at a straw. And now, the second last. A good beginning makes a good ending. Being well prepared and focused at the start of something often leads to success. These are the words of wisdom. If you want to be successful, then plan properly and prepare efficiently. For example, keeping in mind that a good beginning makes a good ending, I worked really hard on my outline before I began my research paper. So, will you keep that in your mind too? There is another proverb which is quite similar to this one, and that's our last proverb of this lesson. Well begun is half done, which means that if you begin a task or project in the best manner possible, it will take less effort to complete it successfully. For example, if you are looking for a job, then first work on your resume and upload it on the various job portals. Well begun is half done. I want to begin a new project, but my first step would be choosing the right team members. As they say, well begun is half done. We have discussed 10 proverbs today. Let's revise them quickly. That's it for now. I enjoyed making this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it too. If you want to watch more such videos, then please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to all. Also, hit the like button if you like this video. If you have any doubts or questions, then you can write to me in the comment section below or on this email address. See you in the next lesson. Till then, happy learning and keep smiling. Bye.